Alright, here we go. What's going on, everyone? Goddrifter here, and welcome back to a very interesting uh, interesting live stream of Need to Be Heat. This is live stream number 37, and as the name suggests, I am doing all of the Need for Speed cover cars. Now, keep in mind, not all of them can be made because for many reasons. So, as you can see here, I actually have a Diablo SV, um, which is the cover car for Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit. Now, in terms of the vehicles and how this is going to work, is essentially this. I'm going to be driving these cars based on the time of day, and these are specific challenges I had to do during what this game presents. So yeah, for the most part, it's actually not as bad as many people think it is. But so yeah, so for the most part, I'm actually gonna be doing that now. The cover cars I wasn't able to make is one track presents Need for Speed because a we don't have a F355 Berlinetta. Needs to be 2. We don't have a Jaguar XJ220. Um, needs to be 3. Episode was easy because all I had to do is buy it. Um, high stakes, even though we have a 993, it's not the turbo model, so we can't recreate it. And not to mention, there was no Ferrari that was front engine rear-wheel drive. Um, I don't know any cars from the V Rally series. Um, what else is there? And then there's Porsche 2000, or Porsche Unleashed, which we don't have the 996. Um, Morrissey Online was a little bit difficult to make because it's a Mustang and specifically it's supposed to be a Mark One, but it doesn't have the blower, so unfortunately, that's how it's gonna be. Anyway, so yeah, vehicle wise,
It's like
it's gonna
half
be
the racers
interesting.
on the street don't even remember what we've done for the city.
Now, don't worry, due to the fact that I'm streaming this a little earlier than usual, uh, excuse me, I am gonna be doing. I'm actually gonna be going through all the vehicles that actually either we create or actually have it literally downloaded from. So yeah, most likely half of these liveries are downloaded. The other half is self-made. So there's that. And I'll tell you right now, like the majority of them are exclusive and literally self-made. What the other half is a downloaded livery. Now they may not look like it, but um, the only difference is the fact that some of these I had to literally try to recreate the exact model of said car. So for the first challenge, since Need for Speed 3 Hot Pursuit um, is to fix it and literally get to 5 stars in the daytime, which for many people is absolutely insane. But and again, who knows? That could possibly be fun.
You're not running from that. Pull your vehicle over. We're taking you in. 4223 to control.
4223 QSK.
We are in pursuit of a 37. Subject is traveling eastbound from downtown Palm City.
Do you have any info on the vehicle?
Subject is driving a Lamborghini Diablo.
Be advised, 4223 is in pursuit. All available units, please respond.
Control requesting additional 15. We need extra backup.
QRU, none available.
I went in with a collision. Now heading southbound on Rising Sun Lane.
QSL, now heading southbound on Rising Sun Lane.
And
4222, we fell behind, unable to
Yeah.
pursue.
They're trying to take me out, Control.
QSL, be advised, a 32 has been reported with the subject.
Now heading northbound, approaching Eden Shores.
QSL, now northbound through Eden Shores.
there are some other there are other vehicles that I was able to make around the time. So in terms of the modern game type of cars, I was able to recreate the Zonda Shinkway or the Remington or the GTR and Maserati, as well as
4220, I've lost visual. QSM.
hell no you don't.
This is 4222. Control, we've located the
Hello
subject.
there.
All units, 4223 is back in pursuit of the subject.
Subject is driving recklessly, Control. Just hit the subject. 4220 here. I'm joining the pursuit.
QSL.
One thing here that what they have that advantage overnight, the fact that while the repairs are basically limited at night, during the day you can actually repair the car however you want.
Now heading westbound, approaching Palm City Island.
QSL, now heading westbound, approaching Palm City Island.
Control, send me a 15. Are there units available?
QRX.
Now heading westbound, approaching downtown Palm City.
QSL 4220.
Control, subject's leaning into collisions.
QSL, be careful of potential 32 with subject.
Now heading southbound, approaching Palm City Raceway.
Okay, QSL 4220.
Just gave him a little shove. Trying to slow him down, Control. Just made contact with the vehicle. Now heading westbound, approaching Edgewood Valley.
QSL, now westbound through Edgewood Valley.
You in the Lamborghini, stop your car. Control, just rammed the subject.
What a dang, okay, well then,
Control, we're initiating a system overload on the subject.
Control, it looks like the subject is losing control of their vehicle. We just hit the subject.
oh my god.
4220, code 3, joining the pursuit.
Copy, QSL.
This is 4220, my vehicle is down.
We're trying to slow them down, Control. Just made contact.
yeah, for the most part. Oh God.
Now heading eastbound, approaching Blackwood Heights.
Copy. QSL
Hold on.
4223.
Are they? Oh, for the love of God, they're drag racing here.
Our vehicle's taking
Oh my
damage
goodness.
from the subject here.
QSL, all units. Subject is hitting our unit. We've just hit the subject.
Oh my God. Kilo 4, we're almost there.
4223, what's your location of travel now?
Now heading southbound from Palm City Raceway.
Okay, QSL. 4222, we're out of the pursuit. Our unit's been immobilized. Pull over, driver.
My
Now heading
goodness.
southbound, approaching Grenada Wetlands.
QSL, now heading southbound through Grenada Wetlands.
Side ramp subject vehicle.
Jesus, okay. This makes absolutely no sense.
We need backup here.
Alright.
QRX, requesting 15 and inbound, ongoing pursuit.
Cop literally like, oh heck no, you're not going to get there that easily.
4220, code 3, joining the pursuit.
QSL, got it. Attempting to ram the subject vehicle. We just made solid contact on the subject vehicle.
Yep, we now made it to heat 5. My goodness.
Now heading southbound, approaching King Seal. Requesting support from Air 1.
Request for air support has been approved and is en route to current pursuit.
We're too far behind. Can't see what's going on. Need new primary. 4220, I'll take the lead.
Copy, QSL.
Oh my God.
Hard control.
Oh jeez.
Subject vehicle just landed a real stunt here.
4220, I can no longer pursue. There are no active cars in pursuit.
The site has been lost. Search for the subject at the last known location. This is 4222. We see them. Be advised, 4222 is back in pursuit of the subject.
Oh my God. Okay.
21, the subject has left us behind.
Site has been lost.
We see them. We're in pursuit.
Be advised, 4223 has resumed pursuit of the subject.
And yes, this is the entire premise on USB 3 Hot Pursuit.
4222, we've lost the subject. Can't see them up ahead. All units, start the search around the location where the subject was last seen. Contact with the subject has been lost. Be advised, active pursuit is called off. Pursuit is an 07.
QSL, you can clear us from the call.
Got it, QSL.
Alright, so that was the first challenge. Now the second challenge is gonna be a Motor City Online reference. So I don't know, yeah, Motor City Online is a Need for Speed game, but it was changed to the name was changed to the fact that, well,
Man, the cops are out for blood today, am I
I don't
right?
know. It was
Charles must
weird.
be even more of a hard ass than Mercer.
Um, so I was wondering, what other, so in terms of which vehicles I couldn't recreate in terms of cover cars, well, it's quite simple, really. Half of these are just impossible to recreate, like, because keep in mind that I am using cars from this game specifically. So, previously, and literally, it was Need to be 2, Needs to be High Stakes, Needs to be Porsche Unleash. Um, Needs to be Nitro. Um, Needs to be Underground Rivals. Needs to be Most Wanted 510. Needs to be Carbon on the City. What else is there? Um, Needs to be Hot Pursuit 2010. Um, Need to be Rivals. And I think that's about it. Yeah, literally just those 10. Because, well, for one, a lot of these cars aren't even in the game. Like, for example, Needs to be High Stakes. We have a 993, but it's a turbo model, and we do have Ferrari, but we don't have a Ferrari that's front engine rear wheel drive, which that was the 550 Maladella was. So yeah, in terms of the challenge for the Mustang, um, I'm thinking of, yeah, actually basically it's basically a drag race. It's basically drag race against a random player. Basically, hopefully they go easy on me. Okay, I know like this is like 400 plus, but um, yeah, something tells you that this is not gonna end well. Oh my goodness. Dang, Herbie. Oh my god. I'm not even using NOS. What in the world? Yes, I tried to like have a full on dig, not dig, full on roll, but okay. Oh god. That's interesting. Um, I guess he's getting another vehicle. It's probably, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a Porsche. Rick, let's go. Let's move to the other lane. Yeah, I did notice that wasn't hearing anything from the supercharger. You pull up against that R8? Alright. What's Herbie doing? Ugh. Oh jeez. I literally ran into everything my car sees. Keep in mind that this car is using a stock motor along with a supercharger, which apparently I cannot hear. Yeah, that's basically a weird supercharger that I'm not hearing right now. And it is quite alarming, the fact that I couldn't hear my supercharger. There we go. Keep in mind, this car is not useful in regular races, but in drag races, on the other hand, I wouldn't mind. Well, unless I'm racing against some tougher competition like a Camaro, like a newer Camaro or newer Mustang, or like a Fox body. It's always one of those three. Well, as well as a Windsor swapped Cougar uh, or a Viper powered Viper, Viper powered Charger, I meant to say. All right. So that was mostly on lines. Now, we got myself into the cops again because this time we're grabbing the Murcielago, and just give it a moment, and there we go. Now it looks like the actual car from Need Speed Hot Pursuit 2. Now, this is where things are gonna get interesting because if anything, actually wanted to have a regular, not just regular Murcielago, but I think like the closest thing I could actually probably get to said Murcielago is to use the Liberty Walk parts without the wide body bits. So literally, it's not as bad as people think it is, but it's cool. But in fact, that's full on carbon fiber. Moving on. Yeah, we don't change the mirrors around here. But yeah, throughout it's interesting. All right. Give me a moment. Let's see, NFS HP2. And ironically, this is used to be Hopper Sioux City was named Palm City. Like, I'm over like, what the heck? Please don't say that's not. Please don't think that's a coincidence. Um, but yeah, it's gonna be very interesting. Now, although and yes, I said cover cars for a reason because this is the cover car for Need for Speed Hot Pursuit 2. Except the Murcielago we got was the SV. It's not the original Murcielago, which would have been perfect, but I'm not complaining.
Subject is traveling southbound through Eden Shores.
All units, 4220 is in a code 3 pursuit. Please respond.
Damage their vehicle. I'm way behind.
I mean,
What's going on?
if you're going by intro wise,
4221, we'll take the
I
lead.
could have used
Okay,
the
QSL.
is a Ferrari that is from the exact year, but then again, like I said, we don't have well, we do have the 458, but we don't have the 360, which was a warning. The 360 Modena is
QSL.
very and literally the Ferrari that is literally forgettable. In fact, it was one of the many Ferraris that, in terms of cars that we kind of grew up with.
QSL 4220.
Not the only because we they're like, oh yeah, the 458 was the thing that was like, boy, we have the F430, we have the 360 Modena, we had the Enzo. What do you mean?
Taking up the chase.
Oh my god.
Back up.
QRX, backup is inbound.
Stop your car. Now heading westbound, approaching downtown Palm City.
QSL got it.
Box them in.
Oh my goodness. Alright.
4220, I am joining the pursuit.
Copy, QSL 4220.
We're taking damage here. Subject is trying to take us out. 4220, my car is totaled. I'm out of the pursuit. 4221, they're out of reach for us. Control, we have no more units in pursuit.
So in terms of Hop Pursuit 2, well, it's quite simple really. I have to, well, it involves me doing all four collectibles while being in pursuit. It's actually, it's like, I guess it's not like this. Get into a tier, like a heat 5 P5 police chase while doing, let's see, right after that, do all 4 stunts at once. Not all stunts at once, just do one stunt at a time. That would include figuratively and literally.
Subject is trying to run us off the road. We just came in with a solid impact.
We're trying to slow them down. Patrol just made contact.
Control, my unit is done. I've lost the subject.
This is 4222, no visual on subject. Last
4223, I've located the subject. Now heading southbound by Marina Arena.
all units.
This is 4220. I found the subject. I'm in pursuit. Control, I can't see the subject vehicle anymore. Lost visual.
All units. We've got the subject, QSM. We found the subject. Now heading westbound through downtown Palm City. All units, 4222 has resumed pursuit of the subject. Subject is headed westbound through downtown Palm City.
But keep in mind, the Mercy logo around that time just came out, so
QSL 4223.
yeah, it's believable that they used basically the newest cars they had during that time of, well, their production. Oh jeez. Come on, give me the heat pad.
We're behind the pursuit.
Requesting a 15. QRF. We just made solid contact on the subject vehicle.
4223, our engine's dead.
Alright, heat number 5. Okay.
Okay,
Crap.
That's a miss on the shutdown sequence.
Please provide QTH update. Now heading eastbound through downtown Palm City.
Alright, so basically I have to do a drift, a speed run, a jump, and I think if I remember correctly, it was wait, is
Subject
it?
just dropped hard. Send me Air 1 to join in on the chase.
Yeah, basically a jump, a speed run, a
Pursuit subject just
drift. I think that's about it.
We did them. Let's see if it slow them down. Use the Lamborghini. Stop your car. Control, they're trying to take us out. Control, this is 4223. Show us some pursuit.
Copy. QSL 4223.
Now heading southbound on Avenir Avenue.
Okay, QSL 4220.
Control, requesting Air 1.
Okay, that was a jump.
QRF support from Air 1 is inbound. 4220.
Oh my god. Okay, that was
Now
that
heading
just
southbound
major
on
damage.
Avenir Avenue.
QSL now heading southbound on Avenue.
I will complete this challenge,
Taking a beating, we're out.
even if he caught bricks.
Control, subject just took out a traffic vehicle. I went in with a collision on the subject. Now heading southbound on Avenir Avenue.
QSL now southbound on Avenue Avenue.
goodness. Come on.
Going for a rear end. Need a bird's eye view from Air 1.
Oh
You are
god.
X. Air support inbound.
We're trying to take the subject down. Now heading
Okay, so that was a
southbound on
jump, that
right.
was a drift. Now I just need to find a
QSL, now heading
wrong
southbound
top
on
speed,
right
and
Hold on, control.
this will
Now.
make or break this challenge. Something is gonna get me. It's either gonna be the traffic cars or the cops are literally in the back of me.
4223, we're out of pursuit. Unable to follow.
Come on. Oh, oh, nope. No. Come on. I almost got it too. Well, ouch. Well, Infinity got me.
It sure keeps me busy. All fixed now.
My god. No. Oh my god. Alright. No, it's, um, my god, I was very, very close. It is Need for Speed Underground, aka the cover car for the basically 80s car, aka the cover car for Need for Speed Underground. Um, now, in terms of um, the actual cover cars per se, like for example, um, Eddie's Skyline, okay, so sorry about that. Looks like everything was going up to Fritz for some reason. Um, so what's the challenge this time? Well, I had to win 3 400 plus races. So yeah, that shouldn't be that hard. Hopefully. Ah, for the love of God. Well, it looks like there's gonna be a part 2 of this next week. So for the most part, I think right after uh, the M3 GTR, I'm actually just gonna end the live stream from there. I thought I can actually do all the cars, but unfortunately that looks like that's not gonna happen. My goodness. Now, like I said before, due to the fact that I was planning on doing all the cover cars, but uh, I guess say like literally the first, say basically the first vehicle, let's see, the first cover car that we've gotten, plus the first era and then half of the second era is gonna be more stuff in there. This part 2 will be the second, the other half of the second era, basically being Carbon and Pro Street, and then the probably beginning of the third era, basically undercover all the way to the Run, and last but certainly not least, the fourth era, which will include most wanted 2012, as well as the modern Need for Speed games these days. And I'll probably will stream again because, well, it says I sting a notification that apparently it's not qualified for streaming. Good. I don't want my stuff to be dropping in quality because of this, because of things like this. Like, come on now. Now, fun fact, the first Need for Speed game I ever played, and this is completely true. It was legit Underground 1, and then, and you know how I ended up growing up with Need for Speed Underground in the first place. Well, my brother, he's also, he's a car guy as well as a more likely have a class with first-person shooters. Usually goes to Blockbuster. He gets the game from said Blockbuster, and yeah, it was like that ever since. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then there was an orange car on the orange car for a cover. And I was like, oh, okay, that looks cool. I wonder if I can actually play it. And yeah, I actually do kind of like yeah, it was kind of like that for the most part. Especially when it comes to things such as getting a lot more stuff than usual. But yeah, it was pretty interesting for the most part. And my goodness, just the fact that you can actually play something that's like on a screen was interesting. But yeah, other than that, it's very interesting to say the least. And also, I cannot get caught by the cops, because the last thing we need is a full-on raid in the garage. It's like, we're looking for an orange skyline. It's like, a what skyline? An orange skyline. A green skyline? Orange. Purple? This is... oh, goodness. But I think the only car I customized was a Mazda RX-7, and around that time I was still a kid, so my taste in cars was basically it's weird. It was a weird time, okay? It was like, I thought like, oh yeah, in order for the car to look cool, I might as well put cosmetics on the car. It did not, and the thing is, in my brain, that was all about aerodynamics. That wasn't all about full-on power to weight ratio. My God. Well, yeah, it was very interesting to say the least. But yeah, for the most part, it was pretty interesting, to say the least. Oh my goodness. But I think, actually on second thought, I probably have to end this around when I get into Rachel's car and do races that are instead of crap. Nah.
Get ready to move. Starting pursuit of subject vehicle. Let's see what they got.
Primary, I'm looking for the subject vehicle's make and model.
Suspect is in a Nissan Skyline.
All right, everyone, the hunt is on. Go get him.
Goodness. But I will be streaming again, like at least a couple of hours from now, so possibly like 3 when I start streaming again. So yeah, but basically I'll start streaming at 3, and then it will probably probably will end at around 6 o'clock. So that way I can actually get the other cars out of the way. I wasn't wondering. I did recreate another cover car, and you won't believe when I say this, but the Battle Machine RX-70 you see in the intro is also the cover car for the handheld models, which that will include PSP and Nintendo DS. So yeah, that's basically about it. Well, I see, it doesn't have to be 3, I guess 2 will suffice.
Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's tough.
Get outside. Anyways. Need to be Underground 2 on the other hand. Due to the fact that the game actually has drifting. And yes, this is a forged 3.5 liter V6. Case suspension. Showcase tires and showcase differential. Alright. So, in terms of which just race to do at nighttime, I probably gotta do the race that's right next to Spirit of Oz. And I apologize for my quality of the live stream. This kind of thing sometimes happens. I don't know what to do about it, but yeah, this type of thing usually happens when it comes to live streaming this game. Good. I don't know why, but apparently when it comes to this game, apparently I have problems. These need to be fixed. Like, golly. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Hold on. Give me a moment. There you go. Now, if I was wondering, okay, why the heck would you put drag tires on it? Well, to put it simply, to keep the car from spinning itself out. It's kind of like my usual setups in Car X. The only difference being is, well, drifting around isn't a problem. My goodness. He might as well has actually, you know, drifted in this game, so yeah. Oh my goodness. Oh my god.
Alright, it's on. Shit. That car slipped out of my view somehow.
Oh my goodness. My goodness.
troublemakers driving a Nissan 350Z.
Oh my goodness.
There are gonna be spikes in the road up ahead. Keep an eye out for them.
How the hell did that drive? I got a good view of the driver. Whoa. Pursuit unit coming through. Hey, Control. My POS vehicle's been KIA. I can confirm visual of the car and driver.
Looks like someone lost our target. Get in there and find that car.
Not this time, lady. Oh my god.
That's enough for one night. Get some rest.
So yeah, I probably got news again later today. Stay tuned for the next live stream where
Take a load off.
we're gonna be taking a crack at the M3 GTR, Need Street Carbon's Challenger and Evo, and Pro Street's GTR and Battle Machine RX-7. Um, so that's basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 because the RX-7 because who knows these days. Anyway, that'll be all. Hope you guys enjoyed this live stream. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below what you see next. You can follow me on Instagram at Goddrifter247sun Production. You can follow me on Twitter at G247s. And last but certainly not least, you can check out and join the Discord at Goddrifter247sun Production. And also, forgot to mention, please be sure to be notified. Make sure to hit the notification bell in order to actually to actually get into the live streams without any problems. Anyway, without further ado, hope you guys have a dope Friday. This is Goddrifter signing off. See you guys in 3 hours. Peace.